So yet again, a third-party company is doing amazing in terms of their kits, and we got 144 kits. That's right. Very rarely do you see a unique third-party 144. That's not really based off anything Gundam related. But here we are. We've got the, I think it's either called Launcher Shadow or Cannon Shadow. We've also got Sword Shadow. This company, Soul Vogue, I believe, I think that's what they're called. They've done some 1/100s with the Shadow name in it. I guess they're trying to keep this theme. Fine with me. And I gotta get those kits. They look really good. If they're anything like these ones, I need to get them. And yeah, I only have the one here right now because I wanted to show you just what you're getting if you get one of these. Basically a complete inner frame. You have to have the front of the foot and you have to have the head. That's it. So you're basically getting a real grade. Some people call them high grades from what I've seen. They're real grades and they're really good. Well, I'll finish getting the naked one together later, but I want to show you it has metal in the elbow, metal in the knee, metal on the bottom of the feet. It's got some good stuff going on here, and once you get the armor on, you still got a decent amount of posability. I'm fairly happy with everything that this thing can do, and pretty tight joints, like these wrists, pretty good. Nice torso movement. The skirts do come off a little easily. They're only ball jointed, so you don't have to worry about these ones the back ones are hinged. But they do pop off a little easily. And you've got a really cool joint in the hip, so you can get some good, some good kicking. And separation in the knee. I always like that. Now I can't really show it on this one, but I'll bring in Naked Boy for a second. You can see how the ankle moves. Very squeaky, but I like how that works. And some like side to side toe action. Does that usually happen? I can't think of any kits that have that. But yeah, you've got everything you would expect in terms of the articulation, and it all holds together really great. But yeah, I like the clear blue. I like the overall color. Green makes sense for a launcher or cannon mobile suit. We've seen that a lot in like Seed. And of course, if you're going to do that, you gotta have weapons. And we'll start with the ones on the actual kit, which are pistols, just in the side skirt. I wish they had a way to, like a little tab you could flip your handles out with. Just don't put them in all the way. That's all I can tell you. And I also not a big fan of the where does it shoot? Where does it shoot? Where's the barrel? That's the barrel? Like I don't know. I think they could have made that a little better. And then we have some arm cannons, which they look like vehicles to me. Do they look like funnels? Maybe they are. More clear blue, and they just go on the elbows, like so. And then finally, in terms of its weaponry, we got a nice big backpack. Well, the backpack's not big, but the cannons are. And you got multiple hinges. You've even got handles, so you can have them holding it as well as being connected at the same time. And they did include a little, it's really tight, but you can pull this out just a little bit, so you can get some more, farther forward if you're having problems posing it. And it's a very simple connection to the body. So yeah, this thing's fully loaded. But they didn't stop there. If they had stopped there, you know what? I'd be fine. But they give us a little stand, just a little teeny stand. This is the kind of stand I like. It's not big, it doesn't take up much real estate on a shelf, but it does what it has to do. It fits perfectly into the little hole in his little bum. Now it does have two joints. Just use this joint. Don't use this one. It's actually ratcheted, but good luck moving it. I'm pretty sure you'll break the peg before you move the actual joint. And another cool thing, which I guess all these kits from this company are doing, you got a little trapdoor for your extra pieces. So we've got some hands, open hands, closed fist hands, and adapters for other models, which I'll show off because I still have my high-grade Shenlong, you can tell how huge he is compared to the Shenlong. Remember, both 144. But they do give you adapters. Now, if you have a normal Gundam model with 2 peg holes, you can use this one. And if it's 1 peg hole, you use that one. So now it's a very simple pop and swap connection. There, now my Shenlong has cannons. That was easy. That's great. And now we can look at the sword shadow, and there are quite a few new parts on the kit, but the inner frame's the same, and nothing's like getting in the way compared to the other one, so articulation is also pretty much the same. I do like the replacing of clear blue with clear green. Gives you more of a 00 feel. And the one thing I find about this version compared to the cannon shadow, I guess we'll call it, the weapons don't mount as easily on this kit. We look at the, I guess they're like daggers or short swords, I don't know. These will go into the hand, the holding hands. I find you do have to pull the hand covers if you want, just a little bit apart to get them in. It's not as easy as shoving it in, which is annoying. And the handles can flip out for storage. Now, it actually comes with 2 different connectors for mounting it on the kit. You've got ones here that go sideways, and unfortunately, they show you on the side skirts. They are not staying, at least not on mine. Either hole, they're both really loose. But you do have holes on the shoulder armor, and surprisingly enough, they're way more secure, very tight fit, so you can put them on the shoulders if you want. Not a big fan of that. But what I want to do is take the other set of connectors, which is just like sticking straight up instead of sideways. And those you can put in the elbow, just like the guns with the other one. Although, unfortunately, they're also kind of loose, but I think I might just like put a little glue on the peg to thicken up. That's kind of annoying. Like, these look amazing on the elbow here. Or I'll just have them hold it, or whatever. And then you also have the little weapons, like the other one comes with the pistols. This one comes with, they're definitely daggers. And they remind me of like the blue frame second L, in a way, but they're more curved. And these ones, well, they have no problem sliding into the hand. They're a little loose, although so are the pistols, if you noticed. And they go into the same kind of side skirts, and they're also not that good at holding. These were made for the pistols. They just kind of hug the handle a little bit, but it doesn't take much for them to pop out, so that's kind of disappointing as well. And then finally, we do have the same backpack, but different holders. You get a pair of Buster Swords, I guess we can call them, very Cloud Strife in terms of how they look. And I was hoping they kind of combine. Like, I was really hoping they do that. That would be neat. I've already got the one hand on here because, well, you really have to take the hand cover apart if you want to get over this lip at the bottom. But because we have the metal in the joints, it has no problem holding. It's a very stiff arm. And then, I don't think there's really a spot to mount these. They have these grooves in here. It just kind of clicks around the red. And it just kind of friction holes in there. But it does a good job. These are the best holding out of all of them. And I really wish they were like, these are... I hate that. And I don't like the daggers. They're going to fall out and I'll probably lose them. So while I really like the look of the sword shadow, and I like the swords, the cannon shadow just seems to be more stable. It could vary. Third-party kits are kind of like a mixed bag every once in a while, so you never know. But it just takes a little bit of extra work to get those to stay. They make a great pair. They look amazing. And of course, you still have the same stand and connectors for other models with this guy. I hope they make more. They definitely have a good base here. They can give us different versions with different weapons, colors, loadouts. Yeah, I'd be down.